guys, it's been a while, but I decided to make another video, even though I get like 2 views-ish. But all stuff's happened and I wanted to talk about it. I'm eating again. This time it's a grilled cheese, apples, and chips. So, first off, we moved. This is our basement in our rat room. Speaking of rats, we think we let one of our rats get pregnant. Which happened like a week ago maybe. I just got back from vacation. I'm sunburnt. You can't tell because I'm pale. It's crappy lighting. But I'm sunburnt. Don't remember the last thing I talked about. But there's been tea, not just in the beauty community. My friend and I will call my friend Mo, like the same boy who we will call Joe. Now she liked him, Mo liked Joe, way before I did, like a month or two. And I thought I started to like him. So I told one of my close friends, we will call her Sally. But I texted her because I didn't want... So we have one friend group. It's Mo, Sally, another friend we'll call Kate, and I told Sally because I didn't want Kate to find out. Because if Kate found out, Mo would find out. So I texted Sally this information, and Kate read that information, told Mo, who then told another one of our friends, her boyfriend, not Mo's boyfriend, but the other friend's boyfriend, and Joe. So then I had to start the whole thing out, which wasn't fun, because I hate admitting my feelings. He said he kind of like me too. There's just drama. So I went over to his house. No one was home, which was shady. You know, I thought something was going to happen. Nothing did. But I cried because I thought of my dead grandma, which was fun. But anyway, Mo said she wasn't mad, but she was. Like, she said she wasn't mad, and then she said she was mad, and it was just kind of like... And in like 2 weeks, this happened in like March 22nd-ish. Literally less than 2 months later, he said he wasn't in the right mental state to have a girlfriend. Yeah, less than 2 months later, he had one. Gee, I know. His girlfriend, she's very nice. Kind of annoying, but you know, look who's talking. So that's one thing that happened. And then I was talking to Sally, we FaceTimed the other day, and I told her that I liked this other kid that Mo liked. And since school's out, no one else knows, but I have an issue. Sadly, he's a girlfriend, but I have an issue that I like any male that is mildly attractive and gives me attention. I started making with my French partner. I have an issue. So then there was like a day-long thing where so Mo and I had gone to see Aladdin. And Kate and Sally were like, didn't you invite us? That was kind of mean. Kate was saying, I've been trying to see if you guys wanted to go to that for like a week. Mo and I had never heard this, but Sally was like, yeah, she has. I feel like I had more than that. I definitely did when I sat down to make this. I'll get into the French partner thing more. So, in French, we are in rows of desks, and the person that's next to you is your French partner, and every day you do flashcards and like you work together and stuff. My French partner was incredibly cute, and he played baseball, and he was pro-choice, which is a huge plus. Nice guy, like one of the sweetest guys I know. But he's one of the kids that like everyone has a crush on at some point. So yeah, of course that happened. And then I told him he had just gotten out of like a year-long relationship or whatever. But I wasn't going to tell him because I wanted to let it die. But alas, I don't know if you have Snapchat or not. There's this thing called YOLO where you can like get and you can send anonymous messages. It's weird. So I posted one and I was like, the kid that I like is looking for a relationship, what should I do? And someone was pretending to be him. So I asked him, I was like, hey, were these you? Yada yada yada. They weren't. And then he wouldn't tell me how he felt for like 36 hours or something ridiculous like that. And I feel like I definitely talked about this in the other video where I was sitting down and eating. But earlier in the year, there was this other kid in my French class. And I instantly became like obsessed with him. I don't know what it was. He was a sophomore last year, he'll be a junior this year. And I was like insanely obsessed with him. So then one day I Snapchatted him, and I was like, hey, I like you. And he responds, do I know you? But he didn't even spell out I know, he just wrote, do I K you? And then I immediately stopped liking him. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's fine. So there's another kid. He's going into his senior year. We met on UPO, but he goes to my school. Tall, pretty skinny. Kind of has the same sense of humor than me, dark. And we started talking, and I started to really like him. We went to the mall together one day. And then we just kind of stopped talking, and I kind of regret that a lot. So what I did, because, it's June, I Snapchatted him one day. I was like, hey, I have an idea. It was like 10:45 at night. I was like, I have an idea. Probably won't go for it, but you just shot, If either of us have a date on homecoming, we go together. He goes, won't talk to someone now. So, like, But I probably won't be talking to them by then. So it's like, okay, fine. Think about it. But he's a friend. Who already has a girlfriend. But we are, like, so close to exactly the same. We both like wrestling. I think we both share a favorite wrestler. I don't know, though. Like, we can just kind of talk for a long time on end. And it's almost like if he didn't have a girlfriend, I would, like, swoop in. You know what I mean? But no, he does. I was dating someone earlier in the year, Cannot get over how pale I am. It definitely could fix that, but Earlier in the year, I had a boyfriend. 3 months, I think, from December to early March. Really nice, kind of a really nice guy. Kind of really not. It's like, if you're friends with him, he's, like, really nice, but otherwise he's, like, the worst human in the world. Not really, but, like, excuse me. You know what I mean. And I never responded to my text, and we were friends, I want to say since 5th grade, but I have no idea. Maybe 6th grade or 7th. 5th, 6th, or 7th, I don't quite remember. And then he was in my science class in 8th grade 2 years ago. And this girl goes, I think he likes it. I was like, no. Like, middle of the year. 3/4 of the way through the year. So I'm talking to my one friend. And she goes, you should ask him. And I did. And he still liked me. So we dated. We dated, And I kind of miss having a boyfriend, but it was a really bad one, so it's not like, it's like a heartbreak when we broke up. For either of us, I think we were just both kind of like, whatever. I'm talking to someone myself now. Marang Yubo. He's like, kind of cute. And he's like the sweetest guy. Sorry. Moving on from guys. As I said, I just got back from vacation, so I got really sunburned. My neck and chest. Kind of see it. We were in Chicago for Pokemon Go Fest. And my dad did a lot better than I did. But it's fine. I had something, and then I literally just had something to talk about. And then I lost it. Let me think. Talk about Chicago till it comes to me. We drove down on Wednesday the 12th. We got there around 6 o'clock. So all we did was DoorDash food at like 9 o'clock at night. At the time, it was the best chicken dinners I'd ever had because I was like that hungry. So it was kind of a bust the first day. The second day, we went to Brookfield Zoo. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the rats are making noise. The rats up there are making noise, I think. So that's why I keep looking up out of frame. But anyway, second day we went to Brookfield Zoo. It was really nice, you know, just to kind of, it's kind of a chill day. I started to feel like crap like halfway through the day then. I was so over it. The third day, which is now Friday, the 14th, was our Pokemon day. It was, I don't know if you've ever been to Chicago, but it's in Grant Park. And if you know the game at all, this will make sense. And if you don't, I'll explain it. A bunch of Pokestops, and they had unknown spawning, which for non-gamers is they had a bunch of places to go and a bunch of rare Pokemon. And they were exclusive to that area. So then we kind of wasted the rest of the trip. Saturday we went to Shed Aquarium and got all of the souvenir pennies. And I introduced my dad to the I smell pennies TikTok. And then Sunday we went to the Museum of Science and Industry where we got all the souvenir pennies there as well. And we kept quoting, I smell pennies. All day. So then we drove back yesterday. Excuse me. We left around 9. We didn't get back until like 10:30. I don't know how it took us like 5 or 6 hours up, 13 back, but it did. We were supposed to get home at 4, which is, if I do my math correctly, 7 hours, which I guess it was 7 hours out. I don't know though. It was all kind of a blur because, you know, driving. But we went to this place called Potato Creek State Park. It was the biggest disappointment of my life. I'm going to post pictures on my Instagram. Drop in the description. Because I don't know how to edit. But anyway. It was the biggest disappointment of my life, and I'm so mad about it. It was 20 miles off the turnpike, which since it wasn't on the turnpike, it took us, it took us 20 minutes there and 20 minutes back. We spent easily 45 minutes there, so we dedicated like an hour and a half to this huge disappointment. So then we kept driving. And keep in mind, we were supposed to arrive at like 4:35. I don't know how we lost 6 hours, but we did. We have an hour and a half for Potato Creek State Park. We spent maybe an hour going to Amish Acres. That's because it was so far out of the way. We only spent like 20 minutes there because there was nothing really to do. I was against it, but my dad was like, we're gonna go. So we did. Also disappointment. So now we're at a little over 2 hours and 15 minutes. We spent 5 minutes, give or take, going from Indiana to Michigan because we're like kind of right there. And my goal is to eventually have been to all 50 states. And then ideally I'll travel the world after that. But we'll start domestic. So then, we kept driving. And I guess it boils down to, we spent 4 hours in rest stops throughout the entire trip. And I don't think literally a third of our trip we were in rest stops. That just doesn't make... It's not logical, it doesn't make sense. So that was the trip. Pretty much summed up. For food, which I know y'all don't care about, you might though. Okay, so the first night we DoorDashed food from this place called Choppers, which the fries were really bad. Their chicken strips were okay. My dad said he kind of liked his hot dog, so, but it's like a local place, so you can't get too upset. Why? So then, the second night, we ate at this place, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, Portillo's. It's hot dogs, Portillo''S. I don't like hot dogs that much, but Portillo's hot dogs, I just love them so much. Really good hot dogs. Highly recommend. So then the third night, when we went to the aquarium, we ate at Rainforest Cafe, which, if you don't live in Pennsylvania, because I don't know who my 2 views are, but we don't have Rainforest Cafe in Pennsylvania. We don't have Portillo's either, or Choppers. We always try to eat local, or places that we don't have here because it seems like a waste. Rainforest Cafe, I got the barbecue wrap or something. I think no onions or pickles. And, I don't think I know. Oh, my dad got the turkey club and ate a quarter of it because I guess his stomach just wasn't feeling good because he has Crohn's disease. I don't know. I don't remember what we did the day of Go Fest. I don't even know if we ate dinner because neither of us really hungry. Yeah, I don't remember what we did that day. So then, the 4th day, which would have been Saturday, the day of the Museum of Science and Industry. I don't remember what we ate for the rest of the trip. One of the days, the day of the Museum of Science and Industry, I don't remember what we ate. But I know we ordered pizza from MOD Pizza. My dad said the sauce was spicy. I didn't eat it. I got a small 6-inch pizza for him. And then I got the garlic sticks with pesto. They were really good. Speaking of, I love pesto. Like, so much. Anyway. Chicago was kind of fun. I mean, we went 2 years ago and did pretty much exactly the same thing, so it's kind of disappointing. But now that this video is like half an hour long, I'm going to end it. Definitely follow my Instagram. Maybe follow my TikTok, even though it's really cringy. My Snapchat. Anyone's looking for this. My Twitter will be down there too, because hey, why not? I have 2 Instagrams. You can follow both if you want, but one of them is private. So, you know, follow it if it request if you want to. If you're not like, I'll probably accept your follow if you want to. You know. Sorry for the noise. This was the only quiet place in the house with decent lighting. Even though I'm a literal ghost. Let's see if... Oh. That's kind of better. Yeah. Sorry for this video. If you are still here, boy, you deserve a reward. Okay. So, I'm gonna end it here. Like, actually. Bye.